The gunman in Odessa's mass shooting called the FBI minutes before his rampage began. That information being learned today in a press conference. Police also announced Seth Ader had gotten into an argument with his employer and ended up being fired right before those shootings. K-Texas reporter AJ Gersh is live in Odessa for us at the movie theater where that shooter was shot and killed. AJ?
Yeah, Veronica, actually the latest bit of breaking information is that he was denied that gun background check due to mental illness. But right now we're here at one of over 20 crime scenes that no longer remain active. Behind me is exactly where that gunman was shot and killed following the massacre on Saturday.
Pop, 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 pop.
That's what Maisie Oliver would often hear from her doorstep in the middle of the night.
Starting at 3, sometimes up to 6 in the morning, like if he was practicing.
She's talking about her neighbor, now known as the alleged mass shooter in Odessa, leaving 7 dead.
To know that he lived right there, and you know the gunshots in the middle of the night, it was hours of it.
New York Times saying Ader was fired from his job just hours before the mass shooting rampage began. FBI searching the home where Ader lived with his 2 dogs, looking for clues to further their investigation.
We're going through that. I know a number of you have been out there. It's a very strange residence. It's very small. I can tell you the conditions reflect what we believe his mental state was.
Here at the remote West Texas address of the alleged shooter, you can't even find this place on GPS. Also, we talked to a neighbor who told us the man was a hermit.
Never waved, never said a word.
Oscar Garcia didn't have much interaction with Ader before the shooting.
Nothing to detect that he was, going to lose it.
But as for Oliver, she's not surprised.
Sick in the head, I don't know what he was trying to get out of it, or we don't know. I mean, I'm at loss for words.
Yeah, and what we don't know tonight is how the gunman was able to obtain that gun, having failed that federal background check due to mental illness. We're live in Odessa. AJ Gersh, K-Texas News.